2021 is coming to a close, and although it was a fantastic year with tons of new stars like the cast of Squid Games, then there were the Island Boys, they captured the world's attention, but it was also another year where we experienced tragic loss. Now, the world of hip-hop, they lost a few legends well before their time. This includes Drakeo the Ruler, Lil Loaded, and Young Dolph. There were also a number of social media stars who passed away way before their time, like Huey Haha and Toronto influencer Debbie, or Debbie Gang. Her real name, Alexis Manos. Now, there were also actors and entertainers from television shows we watched growing up. I'm talking characters from Saved by the Bell, Friends, and Sex and the City. Now, on top of this, there was also the horrible tragedies like astroworld, and then there's the ongoing pandemic, which has affected all of us in some way, shape, or form. Now, in this video, we're paying tribute to a number of stars, influencers, and legends who left us far too early in a 2021 in memoriam video. I think I've done one of these each year, dating back to 2015. It's a way to look back on the year and to show our respect. Something similar to like what they do at the Oscars. Now, some people we've made videos on, others we missed. So please share your condolences in the comments down below. Now let's get into this video. Now, I'm going to start things off talking about the astroworld tragedy. Now, while those who passed away were not celebrities in their own right, it is a news story that was heard all over the world, and the ramifications of this night, well, hopefully it'll result in change for concerts and big gatherings, well, now and forever. Now, 10 people in total lost their lives. This included Franco Patino, 21 years old. He was a senior at the University of Dayton in Ohio. Then there was John Hilgert, 14 years old. He was a freshman who was initially the youngest person to die at the event. That is until Ezra Blount, age 9. He later succumbed to his injuries that he endured at the event. There was Brianna Rodriguez, 16 years old. She was a student at Heights High School in Houston. She was also a drill dancer. There's Rudy Pina, 23 years old. Then there was Danish Beg. He died as he tried to save his sister-in-law from what his brother referred to as the horrendous things that were being done at the event. There was Jacob E. Jernick. He was 20 years old. He was also a junior at Southern Illinois University. And there he studied art and media. There's Axel Acosta, age 21, who was a junior at Western Washington University. There was Madison Dabuski, who was 23 years old and worked at a Houston-based advertising agency. And then finally, there was Barty Shahani, a 22-year-old computer science student who attended Texas A&M University. Now, Astroworld, it wasn't the only music event that resulted in tragedy. Now, just a few weeks back, LA rapper Drakeo the Ruler, well, he actually died following an altercation at Once Upon a Time in LA where he was stabbed backstage. Now, we touched on this and his legacy in a Gone But Not Forgotten video, so let's roll a clip from that.
This past weekend, an altercation between about 7 different men resulted in Drakeo being stabbed around 8:30 p.m. on December 18th, 2021, backstage at the Once Upon a Time in LA concert. Initial eyewitness accounts reported that he was stabbed in the neck during the altercation. Paramedics arrived at the scene around 8:40 p.m. and transported him to a nearby hospital in critical condition. For a few hours, there were varying reports as if he had or had not succumbed to his injuries. Sadly, the world would find out in the early hours of Sunday, December 19th, that he did in fact pass away.
Then there was the Tennessee rapper Young Dolph, who was shot and killed on November 17th in Memphis. Now, he was only 36 years old. We also reported on this one, so let's roll another short clip.
As news broke out about what happened online, people from all over flocked to the scene of the crime to see what had happened for themselves. Tensions flared and raw emotion was everywhere. At times, chaos broke out, especially when a car with another man who had apparently been shot drove into the crime scene. This person was soon taken away by paramedics. Unfortunately, young Dolph did not survive from his extensive injuries, and he passed away at the age of only 36 and leaves behind a son and a daughter.
Now, for more intimate details on these artists' careers, of course, you can search the channel for the full video. There were other ones that really hit close to home for us here at Before They're Famous with Lil Loaded. Now, we were witness to his full come up, and he got like a big shout out from YouTuber Tommy Craze in his series reacting to rappers with 0 views. Now, this whole thing, it changed Lil Loaded's career trajectory overnight. All of a sudden, the Texas-based rapper, whose real name was Deshaun Robertson, well, he was like rising to the top. Unfortunately, he died at the age of 20 on May 31st. And well, during all this, he was facing a manslaughter charge, and he's said to have taken his own life.
Rest in peace to my brother Lil Loaded. I'ma make you proud, bruh. I'ma fulfill the mission that we had.
Now, we also made a video for Lil Loaded, but there were a few others we didn't get to pay tribute to. Now, ones I would assume that my audience on this channel, well, they would probably appreciate. This includes Huey Haha and Debbie from Toronto. Huey Haha, or Huey Ha, he passed away on October 25th, 2021. Now, Huey, he had more than 250,000 followers on TikTok, and well, he was best known for posting hilarious comedy videos along with his friends. Now, previous to his passing, Huey posted about his mental health. He tweeted, "Fuck life," before deactivating his account. Now, he also posted a video with the caption that read, "When you bipolar," which was apparently, well, a send-up of living with the condition. The Instagram account Jack Fort, which first reported the news that he had died, well, he suggested that he died by suicide. Now, it has been confirmed from a few different sources close to his family that Huey did in fact take his own life by a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Now, a GoFundMe page was set up to help cover the cost of his funeral, and we're happy to report that they surpassed their goal. Huey, he was survived by a daughter. Another story that hit extremely close to home for us here in Toronto was Debbie, or Debbie Gang. Now, she became famous on social media sites like 6buzz TV, and she recently appeared in a Nelk video when they returned to Toronto. Now, she even recently got a shout out from Drake when she was seen pulled up outside his house. Now, Debbie, she became very well known around Toronto and like the online community the world over. Apparently everyone knew who she was. Now, despite all the attention she garnered, well, there wasn't much money being made for what she was doing, and she was very vocal about her battles with depression, her life living in homeless shelters, and her struggles with drugs. Now, her last video has since gone viral, so let's take a look.
I'm at a point where I'm just tired of everything, you know what I mean? I've never had nobody there for me. They just kicked me out on the streets.
People know you online and
yeah, but they might know me, but you think they really for me, and now I get told that my life was ever single age.
are you good with like money and stuff?
I'm broke. I just have zero cents to my fucking name from.
She did have a manager who actually stepped away from working with her when she got into heavier drugs. Now, Debbie, she ended up dying of a fentanyl overdose in late October of 2021. Now, other social media stars, they include Gabrielle Salazar, the TikTok star, who died on September 26th at the age of 19, and this was following a police chase. Salazar was behind the wheel during the fatal crash that killed him and 3 other people. There was Mel Thompson, a YouTube star, a makeup artist who died on September 26th at the age of 35, but the cause of death has yet to be revealed by her husband. There was Vine star Adam Perkins, best known for his popular Welcome to Chili's video. He died on April 11th. He was 24 years old and he is survived by his twin. There's Matt George, the She Rates Dogs podcast host, who died on Saturday, July 18th, and this was following a hit-and-run collision in Los Angeles. He was 26 years old. Then there was the TikTok star Anthony Baragis, who died on July 31st following a shooting in a California movie theater, and thankfully the suspect is in custody, but 2 people lost their lives that day. Moving on to more traditional stars from television and film, well, the actor best known for playing Gunther on Friends, James Michael Tyler, well, he passed away on October 24th following a battle with prostate cancer. Now, this was just months following his appearance on the Friends reunion special, something I'm sure he was delighted to have appeared in. In a similar situation, there was Willie Garson, the Sex and the City alum, who died on September 21st just as the show was relaunched, with him reprising his role in And Just Like That. Now, he passed away due to pancreatic cancer. Then there was Michael K. Williams, who died at the age of 54. Now, I'm a big fan of that show, so I made sure we got a video done on this guy. So let's roll a short clip from that. On Labor Day 2021, Michael K. Williams, he was found dead at his penthouse apartment in Brooklyn, having passed away from a suspected heroin overdose. Now, it's unclear how long he had been there, but police suggest that there's no indication of foul play. Now, it's an unbelievably tragic outcome and just simply the last thing that any of us wanted to hear. But it also changes nothing in regards to the gifts that Williams has shared with us over the years thanks to his immense talent. Then there was actor and comedian Anthony A.J. Johnson, known for his work at Friday and House Party. He died on September 6th at the age of 55. Now, no cause of death or other information regarding his passing was announced. Another actor and comedian was Norm Macdonald, who passed away on September 14th, and this was after a private 9-year battle with cancer. Now, he was well known for his 5 years behind the SNL desk, and he appeared in films like Billy Madison. He also had his own show titled Norm, which I believe was loosely based on his own life. NFL legend John Madden, for which is the name behind the Madden video game franchise, he passed away just this week at the age of 85. Now, he was a charismatic coach who led the Raiders to a Super Bowl win in 1977, and he went on to be an NFL commentator for a couple of decades. Now, athletes from all leagues, they paid their respect to this legend. The world of fashion was hit hard with the passing of Virgil Abloh at the age of 31, following a private battle with cancer. The artistic director behind Louis Vuitton, well, we actually dropped a Before They Were Gone video on him, so you can check that out for more details. Early on in the year, we were hit with the devastating news with the unexpected passing of rapper DMX. There was also rapper Slim 400, the Compton-raised rapper, was shot and killed in Inglewood, and he was just 33 years old. Now, we have a lot of names to get through, but we have to mention Gabby Petito. Now, this young YouTuber, her disappearance and eventual murder, well, it shook the nation. Then there was John McAfee, a man made rich and famous for his antivirus software. Well, he lived a bizarre life and then died in a Barcelona prison this year after having taken his own life. Now, this was following the Spanish High Court authorizing his extradition to the United States on tax evasion charges. And finally, there's Dustin Diamond, who passed away on February 1st at the age of 44 after a battle with stage 4 small cell sarcoma. Now, the actor is obviously from Saved by the Bell, and his co-stars all paid tribute to him over on social media following the news of his passing. Now, the man had a hard time shaking the stigma of being Screech, and even at one point, he appeared in an adult video. He also appeared on reality TV shows like The Biggest Loser. Now, Hollywood can be a tough place, but the guy's still only 44. I mean, he's like a decade older than me, which is wild. I mean, he grew up in the spotlight, but he never really could shake being Screech. His career really didn't go anywhere, and then he passed away so young. It's wild to think. Now, of course, we didn't have time to include absolutely everyone, but these were a few of the bigger names I thought that you guys would want to know a little bit more about. Please leave your condolences, as always, in the comments down below. 2021 was a tough year for a lot of people. It was tough for us, but hey, we persevered, and we look forward to seeing you in 2022. All right, that's it. I'm gonna wrap this one up. See you guys in another video.